Hey guys, okay. So, basically, in order to keep my, commitment to do a video every day, obviously there was no video yesterday. I didn't figure out until I was going to go ahead and upload the video yesterday evening, which I, left it until quite late and realized that the videos were not going to upload at all. So today I've spent most of the day trying to figure out why, what happened. Long story short, I don't know. I don't know why I can't get them to upload. They're not working. And it's never, I've had problems where I've lost videos before. I've had problems where, especially with the audio, there was a big problem before, but I've never just had a problem where I just can't get my videos to upload. They're there and I can pull them up and watch them, but I can't get them to upload to YouTube. Lesson learned. I don't think the system that I really have is ideal anyway for what I'm trying to accomplish. So, I've got to go a different way with that. If I can get the videos uploaded at some point, you guys will know all about it because I'm gonna be super excited. But yeah, so for now, there's really, I don't know. I've got to figure out a better way, but I just wanted to pop one and let you guys know that. So I'm working on it. I'm working on trying to get those videos still uploaded. And the way I've been doing it previously, I've uploaded every video for December so far that way, and then it just stopped working. So I don't know what's going on, and I'm going to have to figure that out. So something to talk about. Let's talk about something so I can have a video longer than 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Okay, so it's December. It's like the third night of Hanukkah. Got Christmas coming up. So, okay, please guys, take a damn deep breath. Take a Xanax, have a glass of wine, meditate, have some sex. I don't know. People get so pissed off this time of year. People are in a hurry. People are in a rush. People are stressed. And a lot of it's for nothing. You're rushing around. And then I see it on like social media all the time where you're like, I'm having a holiday dinner for people who pretty much hate my guts, or I'm packing up my partner and our kids to like fly across the country to see people who hate us all, who make us feel uncomfortable, who don't like my kids, who treat, my kids from a previous marriage worse than they treat our kid. It's just very, I'm putting myself in debt to buy presents for people who don't particularly care for me, or going in debt to buy my kids presents because they've got to have the coolest. Okay, you don't have to, and you really shouldn't, and you're gonna feel guilty, and I'll tell you shouldn't, but that's easier said than done. You're gonna feel guilty, but no is this wonderful magical thing. The more you say it, the more you feel empowered to say it. You're able to put up those boundaries and enforce those healthy boundaries, and that's something that people really need to work on. And if you just really find joy in the big crazy holiday celebration, that's great. You should do it and you should have fun, and maybe invite me because that sounds great to be a part of it. But if you just want a tiny little Christmas at your house with just like you by yourself, you and a partner, or you and just your kids, or whatever your setup is that you want that's ideal, you shouldn't feel bad to say that or do that. I always hated the rush of Christmas Day. Like, I looked forward to the Christmas holidays, when I was a kid, the winter holiday break from school. everything up to Christmas was okay. Now, everything after Christmas was great because it was just like, everything was quiet. Everything felt, actually, that's when like winter started for me, was when it could be quiet and calm and still after all the Christmas madness. That's why I think part of the appeal of like living in New Zealand, so I can live somewhere where Christmas is in the summer and my winter is, you know, free of like craziness like that. There's, you know, I don't have to worry about Thanksgiving. Maybe that's why I really want to move to New Zealand so bad, so I don't have my winter muddled up by Christmas. Whatever. But, you know, it's okay to not have somewhere to go, some event to go every night. And it's okay to not host like the big crazy Christmas. I mean, I think, you know, my kids love like holiday type foods, and so I cook them like every weekend. So we do, you know. So that's not an issue, making like a holiday meal. I don't go crazy. But yeah, so do a holiday meal, that's fine. Or if you guys, you know, make whatever, have sandwiches if that's your jam, like whatever you want to do. But if you want to slow down and just enjoy it, then please do it, because people get so, like, it's just permeable and you can feel it, like when you go out and it's just everyone's mad and honking their horns and screaming and snatching and grabbing and yelling, and it's like, go home and have a nap. Stop it. Like, it makes it like, it affects everybody. I remember this was the time of year I absolutely hated working anywhere retail. I hated, you know, I worked at, let's see, the last, I guess, retail, well, it wasn't retail, it was food, technically, was Starbucks. And, you know, when you would get, I would work super early in the mornings, on weekends. Like, I would open on weekends, and you would get, like, I always said, like, the only thing worse than the Sunday pre-church crowd was holiday shoppers, because they were all so, like, pissed off, and they treated you like crap. And I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to like pay my mortgage and my car note. So if you could please not treat me like really horrible, that'd be great. Because there were customers that would come in that I think it was like a hobby to see if they could make you cry. And it worked a lot because I'm a crier. So, but I worked holiday season at KB Toys, which kind of dates me. Sam Goody Electronics Boutique. And every single one of those, I was just like, dude, we're here to help you, so please. And now with the advent of so much online shopping and things like that, I would get fired, because I'd be like, just shop online if it's going to stress you out this bad. Just go the fuck away and shop online, please. Don't come here and yell at me. Just don't yell at anybody, because, you know, you never know. Just, because, like, it's the holidays, so you understand, like, this season, okay, things that are shipping is going to take longer. You're going to stand in longer lines. The post office is going to take longer. Everything's going to take longer, so plan around that. You know, that's why a lot of stores have this really great thing where you can order at the store ahead of time and then go pick it up. Take advantage of that. Or just understand that you're going to wait, and don't take it out on the people that are just probably making minimum wage to, you know, deal with your crabby ass. Like, give them a break. Or, like I said, give yourself a break and just kind of back out of that and, you know, downsize it and do what you can do without stressing yourself out. Slow down. It's okay. Like, it's just Christmas. Like, it's not the biggest thing in the world. It's really not. Like I say, if it makes you happy, genuinely happy, to make it the biggest thing in the world, then that's fine. But for so many people, it doesn't make them happy. it stresses them out and pisses them off. And so just say no to the parties. And listen, I get for some of you, like with work, it's harder to back out of that. So sure, go to things like that where it's kind of expected that you go. You know, I understand office politics can be kind of a beast to work around, and you know, go make your appearance. You don't have to stay for 6 hours, and you know, go get your free plate of food, enter your raffle, and then go home. It doesn't have to be a big ordeal. But you don't have to go to every single thing that you're invited to just because you're invited. So please don't. Stay home. You know, whatever holiday you partake in or don't partake in, that's the thing. You know, I have a very odd situation where it's like I'm a secular, Jewish, pagan, Buddhist woman with, like, you know, a recovering Baptist husband and kids who are all big question marks. And, you know, so there's a menorah and there's a Christmas tree, and it's fine for me because that's what works. If you don't celebrate any of that and you don't want to, don't do it at all anyway for yourself, especially like if you are strict, if you're observantly Jewish, if you're Muslim, if you're atheist and you don't partake in that on any level, like even just the, let's face it, Christmas at this point is pretty much a secular holiday from the commercial aspect of it. So I know some atheists that do celebrate, some that stay away from it, but for the most part, they can celebrate it just like everybody else in America does, including the Christians, which is completely secularly. But like, I love to just, like, you know, turn off all the lights except the Christmas tree and like make a nice hot toddy and just sit there in the quiet, and it's nice and it's dark and it's quiet and it's chilly and it's great. And that, you know, you can read a book or I can like do some work and it's just nice. And I think there's no way I'd rather like go out to a gathering with people that I don't know or care for or who don't care for me over being here with my family, with, you know, I don't have a fireplace. I miss having a fireplace, but you know, you can turn those on YouTube. They've got those channels, put on fake fire and turn on your Christmas tree and make hot toddy and just like put on your yoga pants and like how great is that? So it takes saying no a lot, and I make a lot of people mad, but on the flip side, I know a lot of people, not everyone's cup of tea. They, you know, I don't get invited to things that I might actually want to go to, and I turn down a lot of invitations because, you know, it's like the stress of it all, especially when you have a lot of kids and the thought of like packing them up and going places when you know that it's probably going to be sensory overload for a couple of them and you're going to have to deal with that, and then people are going to ask why you're such a bad mom, and it just avalanches, and I'm like, you know, I could stay here and give everyone their like melatonin and put them in bed and just enjoy my night. So we don't host big Christmas, we don't go to big Christmas, we don't go to a lot of parties, we just, you know, we do what we know that we can handle without sacrificing our sanity or our bank accounts. And so I would just like to encourage you to please do the same and make this a kinder, saner, gentler, slower holiday season. So with that being said, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to figure out these videos. Hopefully I can work something out. If not, I'll be back with some random ass video tomorrow. So be sure, you know, give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you're gonna do for the holidays. And if you dig on the big ones or if you're trying to slow it down as well, click on the notifications button so you will know when I'm dropping a new video tomorrow. I'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll see what happens, but I'll probably see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.